Yo, whether you watching from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, moviepilot.com, or YouTube itself. What up, world? You see the title is Movie Talk. I do one of these a month. I pick a topic and I list my 10 favorite movies of said topic. For a long time, it was actor or actress, and then I switched it up to do random topics depending on something that came out that month. I'm going person again because I haven't talked about an actress in a really long time, possibly ever. So I've chosen Zoe Saldana to be that person because Star Trek Beyond came out this month. So just right into what's going on, man. Number 10, I got Out of the Furnace. Out of the Furnace was dope, man. Directed by Scott Cooper. Casey Affleck plays Christian Bale's brother. And he gets in the mix with Woody Harrelson, and Woody Harrelson is a bad dude. Christian Bale got to go get his brother. Zoe Saldana plays his girl. And her role was smaller to an extent, but she still did a good job. Number 9, I got Colombiana. Now, Colombiana is one of them Luc Besson produced action movies, and Zoe Saldana plays Colombiana, and she witnessed her parents get murdered when she was young, and this dude, I want to say her uncle, basically raised her and trained her just to be this beast. Once she grew up, she wanted to get revenge on the dude that killed her parents. At number 8, I got Takers. Takers, I believe, was produced by T.I. Like, it was his project that he wanted to get off the ground. And man, who else in this movie, man? Paul Walker, Hayden Christensen, Idris Elba, Michael Ealy, Chris Rock, Zoe Saldana. I think Jay Hernandez is in this. He plays one of the cops, and Matt Dillon plays the other cop. And they're thieves, man. They're takers. Like Idris Elba said, we're takers. It's what we do. I want to say that Zoe Saldana used to be T.I.'s girl, but now she's Michael Ealy girl. And T.I. get out of jail because he took the fall and didn't snitch on his boys. And him working himself back into the clique is iffy. And I think that they working a job based off something that he heard, and then just chaos ensues, man. And you don't know who walks out alive. You don't know who's playing who and none of that shit. It's a real underrated movie, if you ask me. At number 8 is the 2010 Death at a Funeral. Um, I'm sure I'm in the minority saying that I like this movie, but because it's a remake of a British movie by the same name, but oddly enough, Peter Dinklage played the same character in both movies, so it's got the cosign of one of the original stars. So why you gonna hate the American version? And then who all's in this, man? Chris Rock, Martin Lawrence, Tracy Morgan. I think Kevin Hart has a minor role. Loretta Devine, Regina Hall, Danny Glover, Luke Wilson, James Marsden, Columbus Short. And it's ill. It's ill because Death at a Funeral and then The Losers came out within a week, maybe 2 weeks of each other, and Zoe Saldana and Columbus Short was in both of them. I always thought that was cool. And then they play brother and sister going to this funeral, and Zoe Saldana is dating James Marsden, and although he's in some kind of pain, and and Columbus Short gives him this drug that they think is medication, so he takes something like, I don't think it's acid. He takes something and he just starts hallucinating and tripping. He end up butt ass naked on the roof. And that's one of the funniest fucking parts, man. Cause Columbus Short goes up to the bathroom window to try to grab him, and his dick end up on his fucking face. Dog, I don't care what any haters say, man. This movie is hysterical. Lo and behold, my number 5, The Losers. Another underrated comic book movie that came out, like I said, in 2010. Who all is in this, man? Jeffrey Dean Morgan. This was the first movie he did coming off of Watchmen. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Idris Elba was in this too, and then Takers came out in 2010 too, man. So she worked with Columbus Short twice and Idris Elba twice, both in 2010. And then Chris Evans right before the first Avenger came out, And then the dude, I can't remember the Hispanic dude's name, the sniper. Like I said, Zoe Saldana and Columbus Short are both in this. Jason Patrick plays the bad guy. World domination, trying to launch nukes or whatever. And it's up to this group to stop him. Real dope action, real underrated, man. I really like this movie. And like Zoe Saldana, man, being like, she gets a lot of attention, being the main chick in the team, and she does a real good ass job in this role. At number 5, a movie that probably a lot of y'all didn't even know who Zoe Saldana was until it came out. Avatar. She plays like the main love interest of Sam Worthington character. She plays the daughter of the leaders of the Na'vi. They're real tall, they're blue, and Jake Sully, Sam Worthington. They have a mutual attraction. He bonds with her, so he bonds with their people. And then when the humans want to come in, and Stephen Lang, Sigourney Weaver, and all them want to come in and destroy their land, Jake Sully ain't having it. I mean, Avatar was amazing, man. I wish I could have seen Avatar at the IMAX. I was just telling one of my dudes this the other day. And then hopefully we supposed to get them sequels soon, man. James Cameron been talking about Avatar 2, Avatar 3, now Avatar 5. We gonna get them all 2016, 2018, 2027. Come on, man. Can we please get at least one Avatar sequel already? Just, man, the effects and the story, man. People knock Avatar for being a Fern Gully ripoff, man. Man, Avatar is dope, man. There's always naysayers, man. There's always haters knocking whatever the new hot shit is. But man, Avatar is dope as fuck to me. I'm sorry. At number 4, man, my next 3 movies, man, you gonna see a common theme. My number 4 movie, man, is Star Trek Into Darkness. The second movie in the Star Trek reboot series, and y'all know, man, the Enterprise crew gets attacked by Benedict Cumberbatch, so they chase him down, bring him on board. He kind of tricks them into helping him get his people, and then RoboCop was a bad guy too, and he gets fucked up by Khan, and everybody knocked Into Darkness for being it's copying Wrath of Khan. I love Star Trek Into Darkness, man. I don't care. There's another movie. I got a lot of movies on this list that the majority probably don't like. I don't care. It's my list. That's why at the end of the video, I ask you what your favorite movies are. I've always loved this cast chemistry. My Star Trek Beyond review just got posted. And especially the relationship between Zoe Saldana and Zachary Quinto. And they both killed it on a lip sync battle a few weeks ago. Like, it's to the point, like, if they want to reboot Star Trek again, like, there's nobody I could see that could be Uhura better than Zoe Saldana. And my number 3 is Star Trek Beyond. It literally just came out, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. But Zoe Saldana is actually one of the factors that drives the crew that can do anything to defeat Idris Elba, who plays the villain. My number two is the original 2009 Star Trek, and I can go way more into this one because is when Kirk is at that bar, he called the dude Cupcake. He say get a few more guys, it'll be an even fight. He still gets the business. Kirk still gets his ass beat because he's trying to run game on Zoe Saldana. He don't know her first name. He figured when he realizes that she's dating Spock, and I can't think of her first name off the top of my head. But he asked him, they're about to like go save Captain Pike, and Kirk asked him, so her name is, yeah, I have no comment on the matter. All pointy eared and shit. Star Trek, man. Star Trek 2009 is one of my favorite. I consider the reboot trend have started with Batman Begins, and Star Trek 2009 is probably one of my top 3 to 5 reboots ever since. I could do the next time there's a reboot related movie, I might do a video on my favorite reboots. I don't know if I can get 10 though. My favorite Zoe Saldana movie of all time, man. It's not hard to narrow down, man. What all haven't I talked about, man? Guardians of the Galaxy. This man, Marvel. I was thinking about this movie. I was on my way to go see Bad Moms. Reviews posted. Check it out. I was on my way to see Bad Moms, and I was just like, man, I don't want Marvel to only put the Inhumans on Agents of Shield. Don't bail on that movie because y'all took a risk with Guardians of the Galaxy, and it paid off how many times over, man? Nobody that isn't familiar with the comics knew who Guardians of the Galaxy was, but you had the dope trailers with the dope music and recognizable enough stars between Parks and Recreation. Everybody knew Zoe Saldana already from Avatar, Star Trek. Vin Diesel did a voice, Bradley Cooper did a voice, and then WWF fans was checking it out for Batista. And the Marvel fans that was already invested in the MCU. And then it just paid off, man. It was one of the most entertaining movies. If I'm not mistaken, it was like my third favorite movie of 2014 behind X-Men Days of Future Past and Captain America Winter Soldier. Zoe Saldana, man, who plays Gamora, she has ties to the villain. She has ties to Thanos. And just her wanting to get away from that makes her an even more interesting character. And then for other reasons, Drax wants to kill her. And Quill, is trying to develop this romantic twist with it. She ain't really having it. Pelvic sorcery and Kevin Bacon. That scene, she was hysterical. And it's just, she's just as an important character or part of the team as anybody else, man. She's the one that took him to the Collector. And yeah, man, she drives the plot forward just as much as anybody else on the team did. And that scene where they were all fighting each other before they met Drax. I could talk about Guardians all day, man. But like I said earlier, man, what are your favorite Zoe Saldana movies? I'm highly curious. Just comment below, man, your favorite, your top 3, your top 5, your top 10, whatever. So throughout August, I'm going to review The Killing Joke here in a couple days. I'm going to review Suicide Squad next weekend. My movie talk for next weekend might be a cop-out, but it's just going to be my top 5 favorite movies of the summer. I'm looking forward to that list because I know my number 1, but other than that, I haven't thought about the other spots yet. I have a list, so like it's not hard. Like I know what they are, I just haven't looked. Find me where you find me, man. To find me on the other social media platforms, man, watch the end credits. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Peace.